In this video I will show you how you can get Soul Flame and Sailor Piece on Roblox. Subscribe, hype, like if you want more Roblox guides and giveaways. Watch until the end to properly understand this guide. Sailor Piece is easily one of the more hardcore Roblox games inspired by the One Piece universe. And if you want to become a powerful sailor, you will spend a lot of time grinding levels, increasing your stats, unlocking better weapons and devil fruits, and even rerolling your race until you get the one that fits your build. Items are also a huge part of the progression system because many mechanics and upgrades in the game are locked behind specific materials. Some of these items drop from normal enemies while others are extremely rare boss rewards. One of those rare items is Soul Flame, and I'll tell you exactly how you can get it because its drop chance is incredibly low and many players struggle to farm it. There are basically two main ways to obtain Soul Flame and Sailor Piece. The first and most common method is defeating the Ichigo boss and hoping for the drop. The second option is trading with other players if you do not want to rely purely on luck. The Ichigo boss can be spawned on Boss Island, which is the same location where other bosses like Saber and Shinchi appear. To reach the island you need to enter the portal that teleports you directly to Boss Island. Once you arrive there you must interact with the boss summoner NPC. From that menu you can select Ichigo and spawn the boss. However, the Soul Flame drop chance is only about 0.77%, which means you will probably need to defeat Ichigo many times before the item finally drops. Because of this low chance, many players prefer using trading as an alternative method. You can open the trade system by pressing the trade button located in the top left corner of your screen, and then selecting the player you want to trade with. Many players who trade rare items can usually be found in the Sailor Piece Discord server, where people often exchange materials and boss drops. Soul Flame is not just a random item because it is actually required for an important progression step in the game. To reach Ascension level 6 you need 3 Soul Flames together with several other items and resources. Once you successfully ascend your character you gain permanent bonuses including 10% more gems, 10% more money, and 5% additional luck. If you want to farm Soul Flame directly you will need to keep summoning the Ichigo boss. Spawning Ichigo requires 5 boss keys, 350,000 money, and 600 gems. When you have all those resources, go back to the boss summoner NPC and press the spawn button next to Ichigo. After the boss appears, every player in the server will receive a notification message on their screen announcing that the boss has spawned. The Ichigo boss is inspired by the character from the Bleach anime, and it is extremely powerful with around 65 million health. Because of that you should only attempt this fight if your character is around level 5000 or higher and most of your stat points are invested into weapon damage or devil fruit power. Fighting this boss alone can be very difficult, so it is often better to team up with other players to defeat it faster and increase your farming efficiency. Besides Soul Flame, the Ichigo boss can also drop boss tickets, which are another useful reward. You can exchange those tickets with the boss exchange NPC to obtain the Ichigo sword. This weapon has very long-range basic attacks, a Z skill that creates a small impact attack on the ground, and an X skill that forms an aura dome and unleashes multiple slashing attacks around the target.